I remember the moment I had just crossed a number I've been chasing for 3 years. Revenue, real revenue. That kind of number that when you're starting out, you write it in a piece of paper and you stick it into a wall and you tell yourself every day, when I hit that, everything changes. I hit it and I sat there and I felt nothing, not happy, not proud, not relief, nothing. And that scared me more than any failure I had experienced. Because failure, I understood failure had a reason, like failure had the next step, right? But this, I had no language for this. And if you're watching this right now and something in those words just hit you somewhere, this is the video for you, because nobody's making this video and somebody needed to. My name is Rodrigo and I am not a guru. I am not going to stand here and tell you I figured it all out. I am not going to sell you a morning routine or a supplement stack or a 90-day program that fixes everything. What I am going to do is tell you the truth. Because 3 years ago, I was running multiple e-commerce brands. I coached more than over 200 people. I had built things that worked, and from the outside, it looked like I win. But I was dying on the inside. I stopped sleeping well. I had stopped training. My relationship was getting the leftovers. Whatever energy was left after my business took everything, which was nothing, right? And the worst part was that I did not even know why. And I just knew that the thing I had worked so hard to build had somehow taken the most important thing from me, my aliveness. And 7 months ago, my father almost died. And what happened next changed how I understood all of this completely. Over the last 5 years, my father became my best friend, the only person I can actually trust. When they told me what was happening, I did not freeze, I went to work. But this time the work was not the strategy, it was no metrics, it was not the revenue, it was not a funnel or a launch. It was love. I took him to 27 doctors, 27 different doctors across 3 different countries. Nothing was working. Like I used everything I knew, research, AI, nutrition, movement, sleep, every pillar I had spent years studying, and I built him a protocol and I walked the path with him every single day. And he came back. He's healthier now than he was before the crisis, which is beautiful. And sitting next to him one afternoon, watching him move, doing push-ups, watching him laugh, I felt something I had not felt in years. I felt alive again. Not productive, not optimized, not to track, alive. So let me ask you something, and I want you to actually answer this, not in the comments, not out loud, just in your body, just feel it. When was the last time you woke up and felt genuinely excited to be alive? Not excited about a deal, not excited about a launch, not excited about a number, new campaign, just alive, present, like you actually wanted to be in the day you were in. If you had to think about it, that's the answer, that is the answer. And here's what I want you to understand, because this is the thing nobody in the wellness space is saying. Burnout is not just physical or psychological. Everyone talks about burnout like it's in your body, it's a body problem, like you just need more sleep, better supplements, a cold plunge, and then you will be fine. No, burnout is a meaning problem. It's a spiritual problem. It's an identity problem. It's what happens when the person you became to build the thing is no longer the person you actually want to be. You optimize yourself into someone you do not recognize. And the biohacking world, believe me, I love some of what they do, but they are selling you data when what do you actually need is direction. You cannot optimize what you have not defined. So if you don't know why you want to live longer, the supplements mean nothing, right? The HRV scores means nothing, the cold plunge means nothing. It's just noise. So, and you are drowning in the noise right now. I know you are, because I was. So let me tell you what this actually looks like. Most founders I talk to, they don't even recognize it in themselves until someone names it. So I'm going to name it. First is that you wake up tired, not just physically tired in the way that sleep does not fix. You get 7 to 8 hours and you still feel like you are dragging yourself through the day. The second is that the first thing you do in the morning, like every morning, is check your phone. And metrics, messages, fires, right? Before you even taking a breath, before you have even decided who do you want to be, you already handed your nervous system to someone else. Third is that your relationships are getting the leftovers, like your kids, your closest friends, your partner. They are getting whatever energy is left after the business takes everything. And deep down, you know it, and it is eating you alive. Fourth is that you have tried things, you have tried coaches, you have tried retreats, vipassanas, you have tried supplements and the wearables and the protocols, and they work for a week, for 2 weeks, and then you are back exactly where you started, because nothing actually changed your life. You just got information, and information without installation changes nothing. And fifth, and this is the one that nobody says out loud, you are scared that this is just what success feels like. This is the most trickiest one. You are scared that the emptiness is permanent, that you traded your aliveness for your ambition, and there is no way back. There is a way back. I'm a living proof that there is a way back. And it starts with one thing. It starts with clarity before optimization. Not a new supplement, not a new routine, not another coach. Clarity. The question is, why do I want to, right? What kind of life I actually trying to build? What does being alive feel like for me specifically? Not for Huberman, not for Brian Johnson, not for the guy on your feed who is waking up at 4 a.m. and post about it. For you. Because here's what I have learned from mentoring over 52 different founders in different niches, from building and walking away from multiple business, from sitting next to my father in the hospital room and deciding that nothing was more important than keeping him alive. The movement, the sleep, the food, the relationships, the way you spend your mornings, the way you treat people, it all clicks into place. But without the why, you are just collecting habits that do not stick. You are just adding more to a life that already has too much. You've already been doing a lot. And I have built something around this. I call it the Clarity and Vitality Protocol. It's 6 pillars in a specific order. And the first one, always first one, is purpose and clarity. Has a lot of things within that. No sleep, not movement, not nutrition, purpose first. Because a man who knows why he is alive will figure it out how to stay alive. Every single time. And here's something you can do tonight. Not the whole rebuild, just the start of it. Before you go to sleep tonight, take just 60 seconds. Write one sentence. Why do you actually want to be alive tomorrow? Not for the business, not for the goal, not for anyone watching this right now, just for you. That's it. That's the whole exercise. That is where clarity actually starts. Not in the 6-pillar protocol, in one honest sentence. And I want to be honest with you about something. I am not making this video from a finished place. The whole opposite. I am not a guy who figured it all out and he is now teaching from the mountain, like many. I am not. Like, I am in the process of rebuilding right now, today, in real time. I walked away from businesses that were working because I had lost myself inside them. I watched my father almost die, and I realized that I've been doing the same thing to myself, slowly, quietly, without anyone noticing. And I made a decision, not from a place of having it all figured out, from a place I refused to keep living like this. And I started documenting it. The real version, not the highlight reel, not the actual process of rebuilding my energy, my clarity, my body, my relationships, my sense of why I'm doing this. And that's what the channel is. It's not a wellness channel, it's not a business channel, it's not a biohacking channel, although I love all those things. It's a channel for founders, for entrepreneurs who have won in paper and are quietly losing on the inside. And in every video I make, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing, what is working, what is not, and what I am learning. Not theory, not from the guru place, just a man doing the work, showing you the proof. Because I genuinely believe that the most dangerous place an entrepreneur can be is successful and empty. And the most powerful place you can be is clear on why you are alive. That's what we're building here together. So please, I want you to answer one question, honestly, just for yourself. What was the last thing you did, not for the business, not for anyone else, just because it made you feel alive? If you cannot answer that quickly, you know why you are here. Come back, watch the next video. I'm going to walk you through exactly how I start rebuilding, starting with the one thing that changed everything before anything else changed. And if this hits you somewhere real today, share it with another founder, with another friend, with another entrepreneur. You know who needs to hear it. Not because it helps my channel, because they need it. We need it. I will see you in the next one. I love you.